Welcome to the GC Students Daily Devo podcast, where you'll hear devotions that will challenge you with God's Word and its application to your life. I'm your host, Dave Minster, and let's dive in. What is an Ebenezer? And why am I so excited to talk about it? And what does it have to do with the year 2020 that we're saying goodbye to? Growing up, I heard this word in a song from church that went, "Here I raise my Ebenezer." It's not Ebenezer Scrooge from the Dickens novel, A Christmas Carol. You know, the mean guy who, bah humbug. No, not that guy. But the word Ebenezer does go way deeper and is way more interesting. In the book of 1 Samuel, the Israelites are about to get attacked by a massive army. And they're panicked. They cry out to God. They don't know how they'll get through this, but God intervened and gave the Israelites victory. And so it says, then Samuel took a stone and set it up there. He named it Ebenezer, saying, "Thus far the Lord has helped us." Ebenezer in Hebrew means stone of help. Samuel put a stone in that place, probably a big one, to remind everyone of the good that God did for them in the midst of the chaos and the panic. When they didn't know how they'd get through it, God was there to bring them through it. 2020 has not been a fun year for me. It's been upended by brokenness, heartbreak, and betrayal. Most of you have had your high expectations for this year erased by online school and virtual events. Your in-person events were canceled. Your sports were canceled. And even our country was thrown into episodes of chaos. But God, guys, God has done amazing things in my life this year. I am certain that He's done amazing things in your life. Maybe He's brought your family closer together or taught you a higher appreciation of things you love, like friends or sports, or even just physically hanging out with people. Here I raise my Ebenezer to remember how God has helped me through this year. I rode my bike up South Mountain with two of my best friends. I spent 36 hours hiking across the Superstition Mountains with another great friend. Even in the last 3 days, I've had dinners with 3 amazing families and couples. I treasure that time God has allowed me to spend with all of those loving people. Let's forget the evil that was done this year. Let's put behind us the letdowns and changes we didn't like. Instead, let's raise Ebenezers to the good that God has done. He didn't abandon us, exactly the opposite. He brought us through 2020 in the face of difficult circumstances. God's good work in our lives stands out even more. Today's challenge, raise your Ebenezer. Think about this year and make a list of good things that happened. It can be a short list or a long one. You may even have to think pretty hard about what happened this year. But let those good things that God did in your life define how 2020 went for you and how you remember this year for years to come. Thanks for spending some time today to be challenged by Jesus. It would be a huge help to this podcast if you subscribe to it and shared it with your friends. Thanks.